Happy last Friday of the Achieve Virtual Education Academy school year. Woohoo! We are now 8 weeks away from starting up year number 6, but we are officially, as advertised, closed. I know some of you have granted some extensions, and we'll talk more about that here in a little bit, but congratulations, you've made it through another year. I know many of you are still finishing up school districts at your current traditional school as well. That's okay, but for Achieve Virtual, our school year has come to an end. So congratulations, you made it again. So this is it. Again, we've advertised May 27th all year long. All the automated emails regarding end of the school year, my newsletters, conversations with parents, students, other school counselors for those part-time students. So it's time to begin completing your Students in Genius. Again, the instructions I've put in here. So if you go into It's Learning and look at the presentation outside of this video presentation, you can click on that if you need a refresher on how to complete your students accurately. It's the last time you'll be doing it here, as in the summer school will take over doing that in Skyward. Again, you can grant students extensions to next Thursday, June 2nd. That's the official close of our Wayne Township school year. But don't just extend everybody because they're done. Make sure that it's a kid that's working and is close that you've been in contact with. If they've gone missing for the last 6 weeks, it's probably time to go ahead and close them. One final note, Ben Davis is no longer available to proctor finals for students. Last night, May 26th was the last night the Ben Davis Extended Day program was available, where the night school teachers work the night shift. So if kids are asking, they're going to need to look for other public libraries, or if you have some availability where you can meet with them. But the Ben Davis program is no longer available until we proctor summer school final exams at the end of July. So please make note of that. I want to sincerely thank everyone. Another successful year. We just closed year 5, so we've been open now 5 years. It's been a great 5 years. We've grown every year. We've learned new things every year. Some of the transitions, it can be a little frustrating, obviously, at times, as you're constantly learning something new on how to survive in a new system. But I think we got a good one now moving forward that should be with us for a while. And the most important part of all that is when I talk to you guys, you maintain a positive attitude about it. There's been very little negativity about any of it, and you've stuck with it. Nobody's running screaming for the hills. So from me to you, thank you. I do appreciate all the time you've given to Achieve, your Achieve students, learning the new systems that we're going to be living in over the next however many years, and putting in the extra time for me personally for my surveys as I try to grow as an administrator and leader, and as a person through the Indiana Principal Leadership Institute. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Graduation. If you're interested in attending AV's graduation, if you've got a senior that you work with for 2 or 3 years at this point, someone like a Grace Proctor that you wouldn't mind seeing attend graduation, although I will say that's a bad example. She's not attending. But if there's somebody you want to see, you might check with Claudia or myself on who is attending, and if you'd like to attend or help us out. It is a prestigious ceremony. We operate it just like any other high school. It's just very small, but it's very elegant, and we have a good time. It is June 14th at 6. Families should be arriving around between 5:15 and 5:30 so we can do the run through with the students. We will be back at the theater this year. Last year it was still at Ben Davis, but we had it in the auditorium due to some construction going on around door number 2 where the theater's at. This year we don't have that problem, so we'll be in the theater. Everyone can enter door number 2, which faces south, and the actual ceremony starts at 6. Usually takes about a half hour with the number of kids we have, and then down in the commons area just down the hallway we'll have a small reception. It's just cake and some finger foods. People can socialize. Usually that doesn't last any more than 20-30 minutes, so feel free to join us. It's always, like I said, it's always a good time, and it's our Super Bowl, so it's fun to celebrate with the students. Summer school, if you're teaching summer school and want to get your kids started next week, you should be able to do so. A couple things you want to remind your kids of. One, they need to set up their account. They create their login. We don't do that anymore. We don't have it magically anywhere. They actually have to follow the instructions. There is a link here when you go to the traditional. I didn't mark it before I was recording this, but when you click here, it will take you to the Google Slides. It's a step-by-step slide. Just any other Wayne Township student or staff member gets the same thing, but it walks them through step-by-step on how to get their login. They will need to do that in order to log in. You'll send bulk messages, your initial welcome and everything, probably through Skyward. Again, the Learning Hub doesn't do that, or it does, but it doesn't go to their email unless the students set that up. So just kind of FYI as a reminder. And then thank you to our proctors who are going to proctor final exams for summer school. Mr. Angelides, Miss Beasley, Mr. Morrow, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Evans, Mr. Bird, Mr. Dowdy, Mr. Taunton, and Mr. Dawes have all volunteered to cover the 7 days of testing. I think it's roughly 11 slots. A couple of them are working multiple days if you're doing the math and are like, wait, that doesn't add up. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we are staffed and ready to proctor final exams. We may be a little bit larger this year due to one of our schools adding about 300 kids, but that when their proctoring availability is at the end of June, most students won't be done then, so I figure a lot will probably be coming to us this year. So good luck and thank you. Summer reminders, I've had this on the last 3 or 4 updates, but I just don't want it to be forgotten. July 12th is our PD, 8 to 4-ish, but again, probably be done early by noon, anywhere between noon and 2, depending on what we end up doing. Michelle's got a good plan for the day, and it'll be somewhat fun, but it's going to be talking about our new professional development and how we're going to operate that moving forward. Our office will be under construction as the wallpaper and carpets replace, but we, Amanda and we are just going to be moving into the night school teachers office, which is just directly across the hall. So we'll be in the same location, general location, just not in our office for the summer. Remember, Miss Goodnight, our counselor, she does not work the summer, just like any other counselor. That she does get the summer off, so she won't be. She'll probably respond to emails periodically, but she's not fully on. So just be aware of that. Our shutdown period is officially July 4th through July 8th. That means no MSD of Wayne Township offices are open. That's when I do my family vacation. I am, as always, available during that time. But I may not respond as quickly or efficiently as you're used to should something come up for you summer school teachers. This is the last update for this school year, so don't look for one next week. I'm leaving you guys alone as you're wrapping up and trying to get out of here or get out of your school. Maybe you're already out and you're enjoying a Friday, but I will not do another weekly update. So this is it for this school year. The next one will come after that first week in August. I doubt I'll even do one on that July 29th Friday, but as we get into August, I'll start up the weekly updates and reminders and that kind of thing again. If you're teaching summer school, I'm going to send you periodic updates, or as we run into issues we're unaware of until we really get living in our new systems, obviously look to your emails. I'm not going to do weekly updates for summer school, but I will do final exam reminders, instructions on that, and as we learn, like I said, if something happens in one of the systems that we're not aware of yet, and I quickly need to get you the information, I will do that. So I'll do that through email. Assuming you're working with kids, you'll stay up on it, so I'm not too worried about it, but just be aware. If you need something in the meantime between this Friday and the end of next week before we fire up summer school officially, feel free to contact me directly. Most of you do that anyway. And if you do have summer school kids, feel free to get them started next Monday, assuming they are in its learning and are officially ready to go in the classes. It's been a great year. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful summer. Because of our district's balanced calendar, obviously the summers feel a lot shorter at times, but the other breaks are longer, and frankly I like it that way. I look forward to fall break and spring break. I really do. Winter break's always kind of fun. It's a little chaotic, but seeing family around the holiday time is always a good time. But the summer's actually more work anymore for me, but just the weather being nice and it's awfully quiet around here, so it is still get to relax a little bit. So build up some relaxation and you time. Enjoy the summer. If you're teaching summer school, obviously you'll still be working and still be hearing from me, but it'll be a little less every day-ish than it's been lately. Thanks for all that you do for Achieve Virtual and the students. Again, can't say thanks enough. We continue to get better at everything we do. We start up again in the fall officially on Thursday, July 28th. That doesn't mean you'll have a full roster of kids like you're used to in a traditional school, so keep that in mind. We'll be building that roster all the way up until mid-September. So, but we do officially start our school year on Thursday, July 28th. Have a great summer. You know where to find me if you need me, and I look forward to working with you all again either through the summer and or next fall. Take care.